Welcome everyone to episode 4 of Painter's Enterprise at Home. As we've mentioned, we want to help you create an even better home for you and your family. Even if that means you want to try painting a room or feature wall all on your own. So in today's episode, we actually want to show you how to paint a wall in 3 easy steps. So the first step is to grab some tools. As you can see, these are the only tools that I needed to paint this wall. The second step is what we call cutting in. We want to use a paintbrush to paint in all the edges of the room or feature wall. So here is the key to cutting in a straight line. When cutting in, your first stroke should be to get the paint off the brush and onto the wall. Do this by applying the paint about 1 centimeter away from the edge of the wall. Then go back over that paint and push that paint into the edge or corner. Use just the edge of the bristles to make that straight line, and then repeat this around the edges of the room or feature wall. Again, here I am brushing a bit away from the edge and then pushing the paint with the brush into the corner that makes that line. Step 3 is rolling. Key point here is not to place or start rolling right next to a corner or ceiling because this will leave you no room to spread out that paint. Start at one side of the wall and make a V or W pattern to spread out the paint. Then start working your way back over that paint that you just applied to ensure that everything is covered. Then make one last final light roll to ensure that there are no lines from the roller and that your coat of paint is smooth with no ridges. Do this a small section at a time until you have fully covered the wall. One tip that I can give you is notice how my roller cage is positioned with the frame on the right side so that the pressure of the roller is on the right. And the last back roll that I do on each section, I am working from left to right. This helps decrease your chances of lines or ridges in your paint. That's it. Once you've done one coat, inspect to see if you need to do another coat. We understand that you might not want to call us for a simple wall or room to be painted, even though the truth is we love helping you out in any circumstance. We hope that this video can help you create that change in your home that you've been looking for. Thanks for joining us this week on Painter's Enterprise at Home. We'll see you next week. Bonus tip, how do you get an even straighter line on those edges? You will notice that we didn't talk about using tape, which can really help you get that straight line. The only thing is tape doesn't stick too well to stippled ceilings, so there's a good chance that at some point you're going to have to use a brush and your own skills to get that line straight. But when you can, tape can come in really helpful in making that straight line. Our favorite tape to use is what's called frog tape. Its patent technology prevents the paint from bleeding through.